Hi friends, today's video is all about how to apply bronzer, blush, and highlighter onto a mature face. And it's different than how we were taught when we were younger. This is video number 3 in a 6-part beginner makeup series for mature skin. As we age, everything sags. Our face sags. Where we once thought we were supposed to apply our blush on the apples of our cheeks, our apples aren't where they used to be. So we have to change the placement of where we put our blush. So in the previous 2 videos, the first one we talked about how to prep our skin for flawless makeup application. And then the last video was all about concealers, color correctors, foundation, and setting powder. And we're going to talk about how to apply our blush, bronzer, and highlighter. So at Cathy Over 50, I do easy makeup videos for the woman over 50, and I would love it if you subscribed. We want to apply our face makeup in the proper order. So when I talk about applying bronzer, I'm just talking about bronzer in general because this is a beginner series. I'm not talking about using bronzer to do contouring. If you're interested in that, I will list a video in the description box you can check out after this one where I go in depth and show you how to contour a round mature face. So the bronzer should go on first, then the blush, and then the highlighter. Although I feel that the highlighter and the blush, you could, interchange them. Whatever works best for you. It's just makeup. Like, you have to find what works best for you. It's a matter of personal preference. When we're talking about bronzer today, we just want to apply it to our face to add a little bit of color. And this is my favorite bronzer because it does not turn orange. It's by IT Cosmetics, and it's their Bye Bye Pores bronzer, and it's in the shade Beach. It's the only shade that it comes in. It's a great bronzer because, like I said, it doesn't oxidize on my skin. A lot of them do. And I use this for adding warmth to my skin, but I also use it in that contouring video for a little more advanced technique. So it's going to give a nice sun-kissed glow like you just stepped off a cruise ship. You want to apply it to the outer edges of your face. You want to go down your nose, your chin, down your neck. You want to sweep it across your cheeks. You're just like adding warmth to your face. Another compact that I own that has really nice bronzers in it, it actually has 2 of them. It's by Bobbi Brown, and it is her face disc. So it actually has a really nice bronzer, and then this pink one is kind of a shimmer bronzer, and then that is a blush. So this would give like a nice beachy look if you were looking for like a summer look or a nice bronzy look. So the order that I would do it if I'm doing my makeup is I would do my blush next, and blush just gives a flush of color to your cheeks, makes your face glow, and if you glow, you're going to appear more youthful. Now, when we were younger, we were told to put blush on the apples of our cheeks, these little round parts here. But watch what happens to my apple whenever I quit smiling. My apple's gone, right? So my blush is going to be there. That's not where I want to put my blush. So because I have a round face, I have always applied my blush this way. I like to use a nice angled brush. I like to go about 2 fingers underneath my eye, because that's where my cheekbone really is. And then I will start on the outer corner of my eye, and then I will just stamp it on, but I'm going upwards. I like to pull it upwards because it's pulling my face up, and you can see that my blush actually does look like it's lifting my face up. So that's how I apply my blush. It just gives a lift to the face, and I just, stop about where the eyebrow is, and I do that on both sides. So I don't put any blush here at all because it wouldn't look right on my face. It never has, just because I have a round face, but also as you mature, like I said earlier, the apple sags, so you have to change the placement of the blush. Now, I don't have any cream blush recommendations. I've never used a cream blush. Powders work fine for me because the powders today, they're not as drying as they used to be, and they don't show up on the skin like they used to. IT Cosmetics really has some nice blushes. And I love IT Cosmetics. I pay for all my products. But the one that I use today, I have 2. I use their Sweet Cheeks. It's just a really nice blush that I think would look great on a lot of people. It's just nice and shimmery. Kind of reminds me of maybe the NARS Orgasm blush. I also have this one, Naturally Pretty, which is, they say, a warm peach. But to me, that's it there. It looks more pink. So this one I think would be more universal flattering, and that is the Sweet Cheeks. And the nice thing about the IT blushes, they don't settle into fine lines or pores. I also have the blush that's in this Bobbi Brown face disc. IT Cosmetics has a nice face disc. Like if you want to get a face disc that could do, you know, your whole face plus your eyeshadow, I would recommend the IT Cosmetics one. This one you can use too. Like lots of times I'll just use the bronzer that I'm wearing for my eyeshadow because I like to multitask with my makeup. And then I have this blush from Milani, which is a drugstore brand. It's nice, it's lovely. This is Romantic Rose. The only thing I find it's really hard to pick it up with my brushes. But that's the color there of the Milani. So you can see the three are quite similar. This is the IT that I'm using. That's the one that's more pink, and the Milani. The Milani definitely looks a little peachy or orange on my skin. So then why do we wear a highlighter? You don't have to wear a highlighter, and really I probably shouldn't be talking about it because this is a beginner makeup series, but I'm going to throw it in there anyways. It just gives a youthful glow to your skin. It makes your skin look healthy. It brightens the face and makes you look awake. I use the highlighter in this IT Cosmetics palette. I'm not sure if this palette has been discontinued or not, but there's lots of highlighters out there. But I like to use a brush that's very, very small. Now, highlighters come in powders, liquids, and cream. You just have to play around and find out what works best for you. So what I like to do is I will put some kind of on top of where I put my blush, but I'm not bringing it up here. I'll just like rub it on here, starting say on the cheekbone, but then I'm going kind of straight out towards the hairline. Using a smaller brush, this is just an eyeshadow brush, I will like go underneath the eyebrow, go a little bit above the eyebrow, go on the Cupid's bow, go on the chin. You want to put highlighter down the nose and in the corner of your eye, but we'll talk about that in the next video when we do our eye makeup. Highlighter just has light bouncing off your face, creating the illusion of glowiness. So I hope that you found my video on how to apply blush, bronzer, and highlighter on mature skin helpful. And are you enjoying my beginner makeup series, please let me know. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos.